the MSU Federal Credit Union Coaches Show.
Welcome back. Michigan State's volleyball team is in year one of the Leah Johnson era, and boy is it off to a hot start. The roster is filled with Michiganders, 8 to be exact, and all are from about an hour of East Lansing. Our Haley Schoengart was able to sit down with one of them and shares what she wants to accomplish during her time as a Spartan.
Maradith O'Gorman knew from the time she was a teenager she wanted to don the green and white. After verbally committing to the Spartans in 8th grade, 5 years later, she's making her mark as a starter.
Now you're at Michigan State. Let's talk about the Louisiana game. I mean, what a way to introduce yourself to all the volleyball fans here. You had 20 kills, a team high. How did that feel? What was going through your mind during that game? I mean, first one of the season, and you came out just absolutely swinging.
In the beginning, we had like a little bit of a setback, and so then going into that, I just like my demeanor like changed into like, all right, we're gonna win this. And so then I did everything in my power I could do to like lead the team to a win. And so I think that's overall, I wasn't like really keeping track of how many kills I had. Like I didn't know I was that high until after the game. And so I think that just like having a mindset of like winning this game and doing everything to like lead my team there, I think that's what helps me get there.
You also have a ton of family with ties here, correct?
Yeah.
And you're not the only person with your last name on the jersey on this team.
Right.
What's it like playing with your big sister?
Well, growing up, obviously I've played with her all my life. Like I played up in club season to play with her, and so it's just like we connect so much on like certain little things. It's so like fun to be around her, and it just feels like home, obviously, because she is my home, and she's been my best friend growing up my whole life, and so being able to play with her at a Big Ten level is just amazing.
The O'Gorman duo are the first pair of sisters to take the court for MSU since 2010. But despite the familiar face by her side, the jump to a Big Ten program has been an adjustment.
In the summer, I was like, man, these people are way better than me. Like, I just need to like get in the mindset, because I have a mindset of like thinking that I always need to keep doing better, and like I'm never satisfied of where I'm at. So coming in, I had got like at summer, like the first week, I had gotten blocked so many times, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I can't. Like I gotta keep going, but like, man, they're just stuff blocking me. And so then like once we came here, I kind of just snapped, and like all the information that the coaches were giving me, it just made it so much easier to like adapt in here. But for sure I feel like when I came in, I had to prove myself, just because there's so many other good athletes in here, and you always are working for your spot.
3 years from now, what are your goals, you know, as a Spartan in the green and white? Where do you hope you're going to be?
I definitely want to be an All-American and hang my little jersey up there. That's one of my big goals. I feel like when we stretch every day, I look up there and I just think about how I want to work to be like one of those players, one of those big players.
Maradith and her powerful left swing hope to get the Spartans back on track this weekend as they host Oakland, Chicago State, and Evansville in the Green and White Classic at the Breslin Center. As always, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the MSU Federal Credit Union Coaches Show. Have a happy and healthy weekend.